Hello and welcome to another opportunity to attract the man of your dreams and to get rid of the man of your nightmares. And today's topic is, what if your boyfriend is toxic? What if your boyfriend shows toxic behavior? Today I want to discuss this question. Or let's better say, I want to rant about this question, because today I am passionate. I am on fire. Today I want to finally, hopefully convince you that the movies are lying to you, that society is lying to you, and that especially movies such as After We Collide, 365 Days, and what's the other one called? 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, that's the most famous one, 50 Shades of Grey. That all these movies lie to you, and these movies do so much damage to women. And that's why I want to ask you, what do you do if your boyfriend is toxic? What do you do if your boyfriend doesn't support you? If he emotionally abuses you? If he maybe even physically abuses you? What if this man shows all the signs of toxic behavior? He's jealous, he's controlling, he's abusive, he wants to put you down, he makes you feel ugly, he makes you feel unworthy. What should you be doing? There's only one answer to this question. Unfortunately, so many women nowadays are brainwashed by society to believe that this is the wrong answer. They are made believe that they can change this man, that the narcissist, the sociopath, the psychopath will magically turn into Prince Charming if they are only the perfect woman for them. And I'm here to tell you very honestly and very direct that this is a lie. Nothing will change. If you are in a relationship, or even if you just start dating a man who shows signs of narcissism, of sociopathy, of psychopathy, if you are dating this man, no matter if you're in a relationship with him for 5 years, for 5 months, or if you're just on your second date and you know him for 5 days, there's only one thing you have to do, and that's to get out. And it's so important for me to discuss this topic, or let's better say to rant about this topic, because I've coached so many women who've been in these type of relationships. Either they book a Skype coaching session with me because they want to find love again after they've just been through an abusive relationship with a narcissist, and they are finally ready to attract a man who loves them. They are finally ready to attract a man who supports them, a man who makes them feel great, a man who loves them, a man who's just, an amazing man, an amazing human being. They are ready for that. Why? Because they've been through this horror in the past. And these women often told me that they stayed in these relationships for way too long because they believe they can somehow change this man. That, if he says he will change, then things will change. If he says he will stop drinking, he will stop drinking. If he says he will never hit her again, he will never do it again. But eventually, all these women who booked Skype coaching sessions with me because they wanted me to help them to find love, to find the right guy, to choose the right guy, and to also do the things that attract the right man. All these women, or let's say not all of them, but most of these women, told me that they stayed in these abusive relationships in the past for way too long, and they all told me they wish that somebody would have told them that all these romance novels, all these movies like 50 Shades of Grey, 365 Days, that all these things are a lie. Yes, in the last part of the 50 Shades of Grey movies, you see him very happy with his child. I think it's with his child, I don't remember it correctly, but with the woman of his dreams, playing on the grass, and everything is happy, dappy, wonderful family, white picket fence, sunshine. This is not reality. If you are in a relationship with a narcissist or with a sociopath or psychopath, which is actually even worse, all these relationships can be terribly abusive. But if you are in a relationship with such a man, I almost guarantee you, of course I can never give you a 100% guarantee, but I will give you a 99.9999999% guarantee that nothing will change. He hit you in the past, he will hit you again. He emotionally abused you in the past, he will abuse you again. He cheated on you in the past, he will cheat on you again. He says, I will stop drinking for the 10th, 15th, 20th time, he will drink again. I really want to ram this in your brain, even though you might want to say right now, oh, Sebastian, don't be so intense. My guy is different. My boyfriend is different. The guy I'm seeing right now, he's different. I can change him. I know I can do it. No, you can't. Believe me, I've coached so many women who've either been in these relationships and, like I said before, they then worked with me because they finally wanted to attract the right man, and I showed them what they have to do to attract the right man. And if you also want to work with me, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/Skype, or you can click on the second link in the description. But there's also another category of women who work with me, and these are women who are currently in these relationships and they want me to help them to get out of them. And sometimes they actually book a Skype coaching session with me because they ask me, what can I do to make him change? And then I also give them the same honest rant that I just give you here right now, that most likely nothing will change. And I also coached women, in fact, a lot of women who are just at this point where they want me to help them to get over this guy, because even though this guy was abusive, if you're in a relationship for 5 years, 10 years, maybe even 20 years, or a marriage of 20 years, of course it's hard to let go. Of course it's hard to accept that all this time that they tried to change this guy was basically wasted time. It's hard to accept that. It's hard to get over this toxic relationship. I totally get it, and I'm happy to help you in case you are in this position right now. But if you are in this position right now where you are still dating such a man, or you're about to date this man, maybe you've been on 1 or 2 dates and he already shows abusive behavior. Maybe he was already aggressive with the waitress. Maybe he already tried to control where you go and what you wear. And these are the first signs. Or he was drinking 3 or 4 beers on your first date. If you already see these signs, please, for the love of God, or whoever you believe in, please do not believe the movies. Do not believe that your relationship will be like the end scene of the 50 Shades of Grey movies. Please don't believe that. It's all one big lie. These movies are sold to women so that women believe, I can change this man. I can turn him into Prince Charming, even though he's a walking nightmare. I promise you, the walking nightmare will continue. He won't become your Prince Charming, and he most likely won't change anything, even though he tells you 10 times, I'm so sorry, I would never do that again. You know, I love you, I would never do that again. No, I will never do it again. And then 1 week later, or 3 days later, or maybe even 1 day later, he does it again. So what if your boyfriend is toxic? Get out of this relationship, end things, because you deserve a man who's devoted to you. You deserve a man who loves you. You deserve a man who supports you. You deserve a man who makes you feel beautiful, who makes you feel worthy, who makes you feel like the amazing woman that you are. You deserve this man. And if you want to know how to make such a man devoted to you, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted. And if you want to work with me on either finding a man who's amazing, supportive, loving, caring, who has a high level of empathy, if you want me to help you to find such a man, or you want me to help you to get over an abusive relationship or out of an abusive relationship, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/Skype. But it's so important for me that you understand that it's not like in the movies. Nothing will change. You have to change. You have to make the necessary change, not only in order to change your dating life and in order to attract love, but also in order to change your life, in order to change your situation, in order to finally live in happiness, to live in a fulfilling relationship. Because you can only attract a healthy, loving, and fulfilling relationship once you are out of this abusive relationship and once you are ready to meet an amazing man, ready to fall in love. And the longer you stay in an abusive relationship, the harder it will be for you. And that's something that I know from coaching so many women. The harder it will be for you to trust men, to go out there and to meet men, to be open to attract a man who's loving. Because the longer you stay with an abusive partner, well, the harder it will be for you to open your heart, to trust again, and to love again. So what if your boyfriend is toxic? Get out of this relationship. Either do it alone, do it with the help of your friends, or do it with my help. But you need to get out of this relationship. And you have to realize that you are an amazing woman who deserves a fulfilling relationship. You are worthy of love, and you are worthy of a man who's devoted to you. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.